way under. 3-0 for Gamer Legion. Led by Shuey, the in-game leader, but powered by ACER. The Alper who's had so many struggles throughout his career back towards Mouse. Now here in Gamer Legion at the European RMR. You gotta call a timeout if you're Zach right now for 9Z. And you say, all right guys, as Zach being the coach, the most experienced player in terms of the number of majors he's been at, 3 of them, he's gotta have a conversation here to get him to chill into the face of this.
Chill in terms of nerves, but maybe get a little more
the qualifier. They're not finding the fights they like. They're not comfortable or confident swinging into fights, and there's a lot of miscues on their utility.
Well, and this is not, as you say, young players' home major in a sense that we're in South America. This could be tough.
We've talked about it a number of times, this idea of like playing in front of the crowd, the home field advantage. It can be the double-edged sword.
Yeah, 100%.
It can very easily. I mean,
it's positive, negative tilt.
Even the legendary Brazilian players from SK, from Luminosity, have all talked about it. Those first events that we had back in 2016 here in Sao Paulo as well.
Pro League season 5.
Get into it, boys. You got to capitalize on this one. You haven't had a whole lot of man advantages in this map just yet. This must be a victory. A 5-on-4.
David got away with that. He absolutely had to get that kill because they went for the 2-man stack on the smoke at the arch side. If he went down, not only did they have the sight, they had hit, and there would have been a rotation back defensively. David was on his own and nearly gave away his position. Buddha will for the top side of Banana, but it's Max to at least get one back this time. Tries to beat the smoke, he can't do it, but does decent damage onto Zowie, and he body blocked the smoke in turn, so he spotted him going to the side. He'll drop him, and now we might have a round for 9Z.
There we go. They needed it. They needed it. Oh, Isaac didn't spot that between the gap and the smoke. Boost it up. DJT's got it. And 9Z's on the board.
And channel that. Listen to the crowd and use it, because we saw that they looked pretty dejected when they lost that 8th round when Buddha knew he had to save previously. Now, all right, now you've got some
players with 17 HP on Gamer Legion, and they could not capitalize.
Yeah, the single smoke took 2 of them out, and then Buddha from Cautions, he kind of overextends. He gets 2 kills, but overextends in the fact that there's no trade potential on him.
And I think this is where the pressure of the moment is getting to 9Z. A lot of space is being provided to Gamer Legion. 3 defenders, none of them in the bomb site. The defense is coming through the smoke with the flashbang, and just great trading from Gamer Legion coming through this.
See if they can respond 1 round and then they lose the subsequent.
It's only at this point, if you have that much utility damage and you're still not able to capitalize on it, it just becomes disappointing. ACER down low to 31 HP.
Capitalizing with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's only at this point, if you have that much utility damage and you're still not able to capitalize on it, it just becomes disappointing. ACER down low to 31 HP.
Not enough flashes available to go for that either, because they saw ACER shoot. They knew he was toward the logs. So Max going to be somewhat passive-aggressive. Max with the crossfire. He's gone down, but that just takes the aggro. Good trade back. Isaac able to take David, and then ACER slides out. AWP, they've lost the advantage they had, and they've lost the shot.
They've had everything they've wanted in every part of the map. And it's quick, it's aggressive, much more fast pace. Good counter utility to slow it down. Opening kill for David, the follow-up is there as well. And now Shuey has it all on his shoulders.
He'll sit back at New Box, good start. Exactly what 9Z need. They'll trade off. IM was able to get in to get DGT, but he's taken out NQZ with the kill that was much required. This could have been a 2-on-2 otherwise. Buddha tries to bait him. No one able to swing in. Okay, fair enough, Max. Good shot. I was going to say, to swing and actually deny him access. But accuracy from afar will do the job instead. So a second round 9Z.
Scoreboard be damned. This is what you want a home crowd for, to lift you up at the lowest moments.
An honest situation, 40 seconds. They don't have to overcommit to the bomb plant. So that is somewhat favorable, because that means he can't. Oh, he can. I was going to say isolated to all ones. And QZ holds on.
Good for him. It's been a tough game for the sole Brazilian in 9Z. That's a good time to step up. Averting disaster, at least for the moment. Make this possible, but a good recovery out of the madness from 9Z.
All right, 2 in a row. Not the most concise way of doing it, but they do it either way. So now, let's see if they can keep building. Get this fan really these fans, this crowd really, I don't know, energized for the day. I mean, even if they can't make this comeback possible, Jason, I think, as is the case with those 2 rounds, they are lead. DGT puts him down, and ACER was there. He rotated over. He's gone. They're going to surround him. No escape. 5 rounds now for 9Z.
And I mean, look, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here on a 14-5 scoreline still, but this is the exact environment you do not want to let 9Z feel like they can get back in the game in any way. Good win for 9Z. Good recovery as well. Buddha finding the equalizing kill, bringing it back into a 4. 9Z showing off in this round. Good shooting from Buddha. Another gun round at hand. ACER with the AWP. 2 kits for the CT side, and a timeout is called as well. Gonna try and chill things out, calm things down. Certainly gonna be a
9Z at the North American road to Rio. Saved 2 rounds ago that could have been possible, left them on pistols in the last rounds. And I know it's a long way to go still, but the legendary Brazilians that have brought this scene so much. Taco and coldzera in the server in Rio.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. Let's see what they've got in store for us, surrounded by some young Brazilians as well. Against the Bad News Eagles, pistol round is live here on Vertigo. As Double Nation wants to see if there's going to be any aggression from the CT side. Nothing as of yet, so calm before the storm.
Later we'll go over and try back of GXX's kill, and Bad News Eagles will take the opening round. Good shot by Raton to confirm it.
Yeah, really well done. Really well done from Bad News Eagles, holding their nerve. That is a beautiful sight for day 1 of the Challenger stage. Absolutely magnificent. We've got it all. Now we just need the Brazilian teams to win.
The aggro, that means they can push. Good shot, Taco, but he's only good for 1 try. He's going to double up on that, and now the advantage. Look at the HP. This is done. Double Nation's going to tie us immediately.
They absolutely will. Another kill for coldzera to close out the round, and double. And a good opening from Taco. Look how fired up he is right out of the gate. 1-1.
GXX down already. Tries going to find him. Flashed and smoke. Didn't matter. He knows the angle. He can hear him coming. But I think it was too late in the round. I didn't see any reaction to that. So they'll call a tech. That one's going to stand. Double Nation will take their second.
Yeah, that's a rough one to swallow, but still a pretty convincing hit from Double Nation.
Debate, right? It depends on when he arrives on this retake.
I didn't see exactly when he crashed in the round either.
Taco's kill was actually pretty massive toward the AC because that allowed coldzera to slide up, but Cold missed a shot there. There's no question he was a bit slow on that. Those are things from coldzera in his prime he would never miss, so he's got to get those figured out because that was a really good take and crossfire setup.
Yeah, he's going to be a big engine for this team to overcome some of the inexperience on his 3 teammates who haven't been in these situations. That was a rough one to drop. You're exactly right. Taco's kill, his second opening kill in similar situations. He had the opening kill in the Tech 9 round number 2. Yeah, Double Nation actually won. So Taco's doing a good job on those entries towards the B bomb site. We're going to get a little bit of a...
And with this much passion in the building, it's going to be so hard for some of these coaches to remain composed during these rounds as well. As remember at the Valve Major, coaches have to be pretty silent.
Have to relax.
Chill's a good word. I hope that gets lifted at some point in time. But should get ready to get back underway soon.
Man, I mean, what a...
But he hasn't. They've looked sharp lately. I think at Pro League, sure, they finished 3rd in the group because Liquid was able to beat Cloud9.
Yep.
But I think they actually were the 2nd best team in that group to Cloud9 in a lot of ways. And I genuinely think that they have a great...
Money, they can go... I mean, he's going to have to go for this. He's not getting away. 1v3, drop by Lado. 3rd round for Double Nation. That might have been... I like the play from Juan Flanch.
It's all of that, Jason.
Yeah.
Well, if that's to happen, the run starts now. And once again, we find ourselves at the dizzying heights of Vertigo. Yuri already on the CT side, setting up for defensive smoke off the hop. In fact, waiting to play out exactly what's going to happen toward the lobby. Big with all 5 collected and gathered toward the bottom of the ramp are going to collectively try and push their way toward the site. They've got 2 smokes to try and cut off the defense.
Well, good delay tactic. Searson just shows presence and pressure, but doesn't commit. The rest of Big is slowed down as that smoke eliminates one prong of the attack.
And he's going to have a tough time, but Tabson, 10 HP. Yuri on 43, he's going to spot him, he's going to clutch it, and Fury is on the board.
Big clutch early for Yuri. One of the big boy players for Furia. Him and Cacerado, some of the stall.
Gotta get a gun back in his hands to get a kill. He does. Yuri successfully and smartly backs away. Didn't even take any damage in that. Good shot by Crimbo. He'll fall immediately after though. Drop's gonna find 2, and here's the AWP. Now they know where it is, and they've already done some damage onto Searson, who may just want to back off of this one. 14 seconds. It's gonna be the lead to Furia, 3-2.
The third player there was brutal. Oh, Cacerado's got him boxed in. They could go for this. Now they've got the money. 5 seconds. Searson gets 1. How much more do they want to chase after? And he's going to take the escape route. Deploys the emergency shoot, and he gets the AWP in his hands for the next round. 3-2, Furia take a lead.
So that gave them the information. Art slides out, and then the slaughter in the sight from draw. And a Belo Horizonte event as well. That was when MIBR had 2 Americans on the team with Derek and Stewie.
I know. The good old find a fight, find a kill, and fall away into the bomb site. Similar over towards the A bomb site. There's been a solid defense at A ramp as well. So Big, it feels like, running out of some options here as Furia's defense is holding strong.
Comms need to be so clear in these situations as well. You can't have a microphone open, bleeding noise through it. You've got to be concise and not to distract your teammates, but also make sure that
of Vitality. Let's see exactly how it's going to break down with Moses and Sadakist.
Anthem to even try and invigorate this crowd. It's 0-3 for Brazilian teams to start it off, and Furia in a stunningly depressing fashion. 15 set
for the success and weren't for the efforts of so many of these Brazilian teams and players over the years. Another quick tech pause for a mic issue, and we'll get right back into the action in just a moment.
Tons of Imperial jerseys out there. We saw it this morning. I think we arrived at 9, not even, I would say 8. Katowice vibes.
Yeah. Started to have a lot of
I'll find a McDonald's somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I'm sure it's around. They've swarmed the planet. McDonald's is everywhere. That is a beautiful sight. A wonderful sight, and mostly just a taste of what's to come.